What's going on, guys? We are here at the LN Capital site day. Now today we've got 10-11 people coming down to view 3 of my different projects. Everyone seems to be arriving, so I'm going to go head down and say hi to everybody. We're in the 8-bed HMO right here, and the progress that we've had is incredible. So this is a quick little shot, but stay tuned and I hope you enjoy the site day. There is a charge to this. We will be doing another site day very soon. If you want to come to a site day like this, you need to make sure you follow my Instagram, and as soon as the tickets drop, then you'll be ready to get them. So stress, you know, we lost out on 4 months there of trying to get that bridging finance. It's called development finance, so it's basically like a loan to do up this place. We had the planning permission approved on it in 8 weeks. So as soon as we bought it in cash, we lined it up so the application was ready to be submitted. And then as soon as we got the keys and ownership, then we submitted the application, and then 4 weeks later we got it approved. We basically got this one approved straight away because our application, I believe, was very strong. We had the right things in the application, and I used a planning consultant to do this application for 8-bed. Purchase price 170, and the quote from the builders is 100,000, and that is, well, it's 96,000. That's for everything. So everything you see here is managed by one team, and the quotes come in at 96,000, and that does include a 10% contingency fee. That includes furniture as well. So these guys are doing it from start to finish. If you see the sign outside, that's their company name, and they're very good. They give me like a Google Drive link, so every single week they'll send me progress updates on the link. The extension is very small, so this is the whole property. The extension is only this small L shape right here, and this small L shape right here. It's a double-story rear extension, so we do have to go in for planning permission for this. So the planning permission that we submitted for this was a double-story rear extension and an 8-bedroom HMO. So you can do it all in one application. You know, you don't have to do them separate for HMO and for an extension. You can do them all in one. So it's a double-story. This is the ground floor. So we're here right now. This wall will be gone. So this complete wall will be gone, and the extension goes like that, like that, like that, like that. So I don't know if you guys want to look out the window here, but you can see the footprint of the extension right here, and then you can see it through here as well. So yeah, if you guys want to come and see, make sure that if there was a fire, everything's safe and it meets the regulations. Right, I'll show you the 2 rooms through here, and then bedroom 1 is through there, which I'll show you shortly. Bedroom 2 and bedroom 3 are here. Bedroom 2, bedroom 3, but in the middle there's a bathroom. This used to be a shop over there, but it never had planning permission to be a shop. It was always residential, so they never actually applied for the planning permission. They just ran it as a shop. When we bought it, it looked like residential, but it was just an unused space. So obviously when I went in, I was like, right, I know what I can do with this. Went onto the planning portal, emailed planning, and they said, yeah, the whole site is residential. And on the title plan, this is all included in the same site. So yeah, it's 100% residential. They just illegally did it as a shop. This bedroom is going to be a lot bigger because of the extension. The bathroom's going to be in here. So you walk into the bathroom here, and then there'll be 2 doorways, 1 door, 1 door. Because for an 8-bed HMO, the worst thing you would want is a small kitchen. You need a big fat kitchen for an 8-bed. Same with a 7-bed. In this group today, we have some joint venture partners that will be doing big projects with 7 beds, 8 beds. So we want big kitchens for those type of deals, 100%. We don't want to just go for the minimum requirement. Okay, cool, right, let's show you bedroom number 1 through here. We also will normally just go for a pendant light. However, what I've started to do is get really nice feature lights, which you can get for like 30 to 60 pound. But it makes such a big difference. So instead of just having a normal pendant, I'll just provide the pendants to the electrician, and he'll just install them. So that's one thing you can do. And then with I either put curtains or blinds for the windows in bedrooms, and then I'll do one feature wall color per bedroom. So for example, in here, once that sign's been removed outside, it's gonna be very bright because of that big window. So I'd probably have a feature wall on the back there, or it's wherever the bed will go. But it would either be, I'm saying here or here. Where would you guys put the bed if you was doing it? That side. Yeah. So I usually put the feature wall a different colour, and I would have that where the backboard of the bed is, because I think it just really makes the room look nice. But you have to get the bed positioning right, because once you know where the bed's going, then you get the sockets and the switch above the headboard, and then you have the feature wall colour.
Is this saying single pane?
Yeah, so this will be replaced with double glazed.
Okay.
But I reckon they'll try and keep the same kind of frame. They might keep the frame, I'm not sure if they can do that, but either way, it will be the same size. Be a nice, fresh, big window. All right, guys, any questions in here? Yeah? Okay, cool. We was just in bedroom number 3, now this is bedroom number 4. So remember, we have 1, 2, 3, and now this is 4. Same thing in here. We've taken the chimney breast out to give more space. But honestly, guys, a lot of the time, I will just keep the chimney breast in to save on costs. It depends on the project. So if I want to keep the cost low, I want to keep the budget low, then I will just keep them as they are. And if I'm using individual trades, it can get expensive taking out chimney breasts. I think you have to, depending on what team you use, they might want you to get a structural engineer out to measure what beam you need, so the beam calculations. But on an advanced team like this, they've got everything sorted for you. So it just depends on the project. But I'd say to remove 4 chimney breasts, for me, it was working out to be about £3,000. This one in particular will be a working professional one, but we also have the plan. I always have like 3 plans. So plan A is working professional, plan B is working professionals mixed with DSS, plan C could be pure DSS, plan D could be a serviced accommodation, but I'd still get the HMO license no matter what, because we've got the planning permission. So if I started running this as an Airbnb now, my planning permission would be voided. So all of that £2,000-3,000 would be for nothing, you know. But as an Airbnb, 8 lettable rooms, this will do very well too. So I like to have different options with each deal. And if any of you guys are working with me, you'll see that I love the options. We like to have those options. So yeah, okay. We keep walking here. Then we'll have the 2 bathrooms. So guys, this is a bedroom, nice size. Please be careful that no one gets injured or falls down. But yeah, so when it's with a big team, it's a lot better. Honestly, guys, I can't emphasize that enough.
Luigi, on the plan, there's 2 other rooms that look like they're sort of next to the bathroom. Is that 2 other toilets?
That's 2 bathrooms.
2 other separate.
So they'll both have showers,
Okay.
WCs, so toilets, sinks. So altogether, we'll have 3 bathrooms in the whole house. Bedroom number 8.
Would this be a double?
Yeah, this would be a double, yeah. So sometimes I still put the double bed in, but I'll put it up to the side.
Oh yeah.
So it looks like they want to have it here because they put the double socket there.
How do you manage it in terms of like the increase in prices at the minute? Have you got like any control over it?
Well, to be honest with you, I think on all these new developments I'm doing, and like when we do R1, the rents will be going up.
Yeah.
So rents are going up. I'm sure you guys have noticed, if you're private renting, it's a fucking nightmare out here. Rents are expensive right now. Rents are going up. I think they're going up in line with the increases in electricity.
Yeah.
But Ajiro works for electricity.
I work for an energy company.
Yeah.
So I can sort of see the sort of like changes and stuff.
Yeah.
The wholesale prices are extreme. Never seen anything like it in my life. But yeah, with any projects, I'll be sort of managing it and making sure that it's all that.
Yeah. Do you think it's concerning, the electricity price?
Yeah, we started off like, I think last year we started off with like 70 different suppliers and we've lost about half of that in 1 year.
Wow, so lots of companies going bust and stuff.
Yeah.
Wow, guys, it's crazy.
Not bad.
Right. Okay, guys, I think that's it for this project.
We're gonna take a selfie.
Oh, is that cool?
Come on, guys.
Is that cool? All right, guys, let's do that. This is a 5-bedroom HMO, 2 bathrooms and 5 bedrooms. This has got one ensuite bathroom and one communal bathroom. So the communal bathroom's down there, and then if we head upstairs, I'll show you the rest of the property. So before, it was a stupid layout. There was a corridor coming here, leading to the bathroom. We've kept the bathroom here to save on plumbing costs. If I could take back time, I would have put the bathroom right here and would have had it as a communal bathroom. However, it's not the end of the world. I'm just being honest there by sharing my mistakes there. But it's not entirely a mistake, it's just an adjustment that I would have done. And then the purchase price on this property, purchased this one for £143,000, and we're gonna spend 40,000 on it. So all in will be all in for around 183.
Yeah, I think one thing I'd think about most is like, if I wanted to buy somewhere, convert it to HMO, I wouldn't want to do Article 4 area because the chance of it being rejected.
Yeah.
But if you buy it outside of Article 4 area, does it have demand for being a HMO?
This is the
Because
thing.
I wouldn't have thought that this place and that one down the street, I wouldn't have thought
Yeah.
this type of area would be an area for HMO, but clearly
Yeah.
it is.
I mean, if you're trying to push rents and get £600 per room, then no, this is a shit area.
Yeah.
The Article 4 areas, if you do a really nice luxury student one, then you can get £600 per room. I have rooms which are the same standard and I'm getting like 570 from students per month. Crazy numbers from students that will pay that. These ones, the demand's definitely there, but you need to price it right. So this will not let for 600, but it will definitely let for 380, 400, 450. So it's all about the pricing and the product. People are desperate for places to live as well. So like, you know, there's such a shortage of housing that people are willing to, you know, take on a room, save money as well. So yeah. And these areas are quicker with the licenses. Nottingham City, they're slow. So they took a year on one of mine, and my other friends that do it in Article 4, they've taken ages with them as well. But with here, it was a case of my one around the corner from here was like 2-3 weeks after we applied for it that we got it.
So and you can't tenant it while it's waiting for a license?
You can.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, as long as you've applied and it meets regulations, you can tenant
That's
it.
right then.
Yeah.
When you get in a commercial valuation,
Yeah.
would you make sure it's tenanted first, or
100%.
Yeah.
100% tenanted, because basically what they'll do is they'll come and look at the income that it's getting. So it has to be tenanted for them to look at the income. So say if it's pulling in, you know, £3,000 a month, then they might say, you know, it's worth X amount. If it's pulling in 2,500 a month, then it's worth X amount. But they've all got their own way of calculating. It's such a minefield out here. I wish it was just one way of valuing a property, but it's not the case. Site day settings. We're on a site day, showing these guys around, having some great questions so far. Lovely energy as well, and we've got the whole team here. So guys, exciting time. Let's look around. So guys, this top floor was just a massive, again, really silly layout in this top floor. There was rooms, but it was all odd shapes, and it was just not working. I'm not sure who did this, the original layout, but I think this property used to be flats, by the way. Next room. So in that room there, guys, we're putting a window in on the left side. And then here, this is another bedroom here as well. We're looking, you know, if we sold it, potential profit of 60k on a really good day. But if not, and we just decided to sell for, you know, 220, then, you know, we're looking at what, 35 grand profit or something. So, and I believe we can achieve 220 for a licensed HMO in this area. Very achievable. So, things I'll look for a HMO deal like this is the size being number one, because ideally you don't want to do an extension unless you're doing your 7, your 8 beds or 9 beds or more. So what I'm looking for is the price and how big it is, location, parking, things like this. And then obviously, how much is it going to cost to do it up? So these are kind of my main things that I think of when I'm doing viewings and stuff. Any specific questions in terms of you guys? Any thing you've been struggling with property wise? What's been the main kind of thing that might be holding you back, or struggles?
I think the main thing is sort of like understanding where the value is added.
Yeah.
Of course through the bedrooms, but
Yeah.
yeah, just making the most of the space you've got. Like if you have to knock down the wall,
Yeah.
is it worth it? Is it not worth it? That sort of thing.
Okay, I think in terms of that, I can say that the type of deals I do, the value is generally added by turning it into a fully functional licensed HMO.
So not actually by adding the rooms, just by going through the planning and then going through the licenses and all that.
Obviously the rooms is a factor,
Yeah.
because we need it to be producing a lot of income. So basically turning a house from probably going to be producing zero income, it's very run down, it's beat down, and we're buying it and we're turning it into, you know, a fully functional 5-bed, nice finished HMO, then that's how we're adding the value there. Hey guys. So yeah, guys, this is another 5-bedroom HMO. This one, similar numbers. We purchased this one for 145,000, and on this one, the refurb costs are a little bit less. So all in all, it's coming to around 30,000. And then the end val, we're looking again 220 to 240. Decent size. Feel free to have a look. And then these door frames, fire door frames, FD30s. This is what we put in throughout. So layout wise, there was no major changes. All we've done is we've turned the living room into a bedroom, and we have 5 rooms altogether. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. So really simple, guys, and you'll find houses that you can do this with as well. This is not a crazy like project. This is a real simple one.
Do you use any like software to track like getting a boiler service and things like that? Like just, I know like lettings agents don't do that, so
Yeah.
do you use anything to do that?
Do you mean like software as in like?
Because I don't know if you've heard of one. There's one called Arthur, or there's one called Release. There's like little software you can use that manage like the inventory and things like that.
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
property.
I'll really leave that to my letting agent. So you know Trello?
Yeah. Okay.
We use
that's,
Trello, yeah.
All right. Fair enough.
Yeah. So we use Trello to like, we have Trello boards for each different property.
Okay. Cool.
And then we'll have like certain documents what we need so we can just access them. All right, guys, let's check out the next bedroom. So yeah, just basic room. We've got the, we're keeping this radiator in. All we did was we added in the, I think it's called an RVT or something. Does anyone know what these things are called? RVTs? It's basically just so you can adjust the temperature on there. But I'll show you the bathroom because it's been fully tiled now. So you can kind of see. Cool. So this is the bathroom.
Yeah, it's well nice.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So you into this one, so I can miss it.
This one's about 5 weeks.
That's a lot of progress.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
much longer do you think it'd take?
Same, we've got about 5 weeks left. Yeah, I'd say the 8-bed
Is it
would.
that each one has like a 6 to 12 week period or something like
It
that?
depends, because if you've got the manpower, you can get the projects done quicker. But things might slow you up. For example, planning permission might slow you up, or building regulations might slow you up, because you have to bring in a building regs officer at 3 different stages throughout the process. They have to sign off the works. So if there's any delays with them, it's not an expensive cost. You only pay them like £200 per visit, and they'll come out 3 times through the different stages of the property, and they just literally sign it off and then you carry on. So yeah. So this was existing as it is. I was concerned that this room was going to be too small, but basically 1.58 is classed as usable floor space. So like, so sorry Neil, so say where the point meets where it's 1.58, so say this is 2 meters and this is like 1.58, you can use this floor space, yeah, but that floor space you can't use it. It's not classed as usable living space. So therefore this room is probably like 10 square meters, which is fine. So it does meet the regulations. Because I was concerned when I initially came in that, oh shit, is this going to be too small to let? But it's actually fine. And I confirmed that with the council as well. And then this room's pretty much identical. On this one, we're going to try and refinance it, but if we can't again, we'll make the money and move it on. So
when you're selling them on, if you
Yeah.
don't get the refinance, they're untenanted and you're still selling it as an HMO.
selling as a HMO.
Okay.
So it's like an ongoing concern for the buyer.
Yeah.
Most of the time they're from London and they just want to
Sure.
return on their investment.
Okay.
Um,
They don't want to have to do this whole part of the refurb sort of thing.
yeah. They just want hands off, something ready to go. And they're still getting a great return. Guys, I don't know about you, but I'm hungry. Is anyone hungry?
Yeah.
Okay, right. I think it's restaurant time. And we can catch up more there, more questions there and stuff. I thought I'd be generous. We booked an Italian restaurant, so yeah, it should be good.